Hey guys! Welcome to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to share with you my grand hiring experience, and also I will try to give some tips along the way. So, if you're an aspiring flight attendant and you want to know more about the hiring process and tips, keep on watching. Way back 2014, I applied for Tiger Air Philippines, but that time, nabili na siya ng Cebu Pacific. So, the recruitment process, the HR, and the management is under Cebu Pacific. So, my grand hiring experience with Tiger Air is the same with the grand hiring process of Cebu Pacific. Before you apply in an airline, you have to do a lot of preparations, and part of that is you have to study about the airline because minsan nagtatanong sila, what do you know about the company or why do you choose this company? So before I apply, yung mga preparations na ginawa ko is nag-study about the airline and practice the interview. Mag-search kayo ng commonly asked questions about when applying for cabin crew. I suggest that you follow the grooming standard of the airline that you're applying for. For Cebu Pacific, our grooming standard is nude makeup, earth colors for the eyeshadow, nude lipstick, and yung hair is braided bun. So, for your attire, I suggest that you wear a color that will stand out kasi usually pagka may grand hiring, almost lahat ng applicants naka-black skirt, white top, and black coat. So, ang ginawa ko nung nag-apply ako is nagsuot ako ng different color para pag nakatayo ako sa kasama ng mga ibang applicant, ako yung ibang damit. So, pwedeng ikaw yung manotice agad. Also, I wore a pearl necklace kasi maganda siya kapag naka-formal attire ka. And magsuot ka ng sleeveless top and coat kasi minsan pinapatanggal nila yung coat. And guys, don't wear stockings kasi check nila yung skin nyo. So, siguro pag nag-stockings, papatanggal din. And of course, always smile and have a good posture. So when you reach the venue, you have to smile and greet everybody from the security, janitors, staffs, recruiters. I-greet mo sila lahat kahit co-applicant. Always greet everybody kasi you'll never know, yung mga recruiter is observe na yan sila. So usually before mag-start, pipila kayo ng mahaba kasi madaming applicant. And also I suggest that you be friendly and talk to your co-applicants. Minsan nakakawala din siya ng kaba, and ganun kasi yung mga tinitingnan ng recruiter, kung friendly ka, cheerful ka, kasi nag-observe yan sila. So pag nakita nila na you get along with others, I think plus points yun. So the first step sa hiring process is the physical screening. Ang chine-check is yung height, yung skin, yung smile. During the physical screening, ang experience ko is by 10, pinapapasok sa room and i-check nila yung qualifications, and magtatanong sila ng brief questions lang like, what's your name and where do you learn about the hiring? So, I suggest that during the physical screening, do something that will make you stand out or that will make the recruiter notice you. After the physical screening, if you pass the physical screening, next step is the impact interview. Based on my experience, lahat kaming applicant for the impact interview nasa isang room, and then nakaupo kami in circle, may isang recruiter sa gitna, nagbigay siya ng list of questions, and if it's your turn, you have to stand in the middle and answer those questions. Example questions are, tell me something about yourself, why do you want to be a flight attendant, what do you know about Cebu Pacific, what are your goals, your strength, your weakness, your hobby, tell me something about your family, and so on. During the impact interview, if it's not yet your turn to speak, I suggest that you listen carefully to the applicant speaking in front kasi yung mga recruiter is nag-observe din sila kung nagsasalita, magtatanong siya kung sino sa inyo yung may questions. Doon sa nagsalita, pwede kayo mag-ask ng question and it shows din na nakikinig ka, marunong ka makinig. And also, sa start ng impact interview, ang recruiter minsan mag-ask siya ng volunteer who wants to go first, and I suggest that you volunteer because it will show that you are confident. And after the impact interview is the final interview, the last step. It's a one-on-one interview based on my experience, and once you enter the room, greet the interviewer, and if he told you his name, remember that because at the end of the interview, before you leave, you can say, "Thank you, Mr. Jewel," something like that. So when you enter the room, greet the interviewer, and don't sit unless he told you to. Ito muna umupo unless sinabi niya na have a seat, parang sa sign of respect, and then maintain eye contact. Kung naiilang kang tingnan siya sa mata, pwede mo siya tignan dito. Kahit dito kanya tumingin, parang feeling niya is nakatingin ka sa kanya. Try. For the final interview, just know yourself and just be yourself because most of the questions is just about yourself, and wala namang maling sagot kasi ikaw yung mas nakakakilala sa sarili mo. And for the most important tip is to pray. Always pray because prayer changes everything. I think it will do the things that is beyond your ability. Just do your best and pray. As the verse says in Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I hope to see you on board.